Have you heard of famed crime author Agatha Christie? Did you know she was missing for 11 days back in 1926? 11 days. What happened? Was she kidnapped? Where did they find her? If you want to know more, keep watching. In the spring of 1926, Agatha's mother passed away. They were very close, and this devastated her. During times like this is when you lean on your spouse for comfort. Well, her husband Archie took off to London saying that he doesn't like dealing with death or illness. He's definitely a class act, as you can see. This man has no balls. Okay? So, Agatha was left to clear out her mother's home without his help. That should be grounds for divorce. Just spineless. Agatha became depressed, of course, and seemed to be on the verge of a mental health crisis. While all this was going on, her wayward husband, Archie, chose this time to start an affair. His mistress was named Nancy Neal, who was a family friend. That's nasty work. Low down. In August, Archie presented Agatha with a divorce. He's husband of the year at this point. She refused to grant him a divorce, and they tried to reconcile. However, on December 3rd, they had an argument, and Archie left their home for the weekend. Because, he's a runner, he's a track star. Sometime that evening, Agatha left home driving away in her car. The following day, her car was found abandoned several miles away from her home on the edge of a chalk pit. Inside was Agatha's coat, a suitcase of clothes, and her driver's license. She was nowhere to be found. The police immediately began looking for her, along with many citizens who heard about it in the news. Rumors began that she may have drowned herself or that her husband unalived her. Some suspected she was hiding to frame her husband for her unaliving. Desperate for clues, detectives looked through her manuscripts and analyzed letters she sent to her secretary and husband days before she disappeared. Policemen, search dogs, and thousands of volunteers searched for Agatha. A big reward was offered by one of the newspapers. Days went by with no sign of Agatha. On the 11th day, Agatha was found at a hotel spa in Harrogate. She checked in under the name Teresa Neal using the last name of her husband's mistress, y'all. Diabolical. Wow. She also claimed to have arrived from South Africa. South Africa was a place where Agatha and Archie, her husband, spent time. The hotel staff recognized Agatha from her pictures in the newspaper and called the police. When Archie arrived to get his wife, she didn't know who he was. They returned back to Berkshire together. Now listen, I think she's lying. Would you go anywhere with someone that you don't know? That's stranger danger. If she truly lost her memory, why would she leave with a stranger that was claiming to be her husband? Why did she use the mistress's last name if her memory was gone? How did she remember the mistress's name? So she can't remember her husband, but she remembers the mistress's last name. I don't buy it. I think this was all a scheme set up to get her husband's attention. She later did an interview, and Agatha claimed she did have memory loss, which is something that happened to a few of the characters in her book, by the way. Agatha worked with a psychotherapist to discover what happened that night she vanished. Agatha said she left her home depressed and contemplating unaliving herself. She drove through the countryside, going in nowhere in particular. She crashed her car, hitting her head in the process. Now listen to this part. Instead of seeking help, she went to the train station and traveled to Harrogate. She dined at a hotel restaurant and participated in the evening dancing activities. She was living it up, honey. Her picture was all over the newspapers, which she conveniently didn't see. I call cap. She did all of this to get the attention of that horrible man of hers, which didn't work because they end up divorced in 1928. Some believe it was a severe mental health episode. So, what do you all think? Was it all a scheme or was it real? I think it was all a scheme, but share your thoughts below and follow for more. And thank you for watching this video. I'm Jana Leigh. See you in the next video. Bye.